Hezbollah leader's demise, a measure of justice or just another day in the Middle East? In a move that has left political analysts and late-night comedians alike scrambling for new material, President Biden has declared the killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in an Israeli airstrike a measure of justice for his victims, including Americans, Israelis, and Lebanese civilians. The announcement has sparked a flurry of reactions, ranging from solemn nods of approval to eye rolls so intense they could be felt across the Atlantic. Justice has been served, Biden proclaimed, standing in front of a backdrop that looked suspiciously like it was borrowed from a Hollywood action movie. Nasrallah's reign of terror is over. Now, if only we could do something about the traffic in DC. The airstrike, which targeted Nasrallah's hideout in Beirut, has been hailed as a significant victory in the ongoing struggle against terrorism. It's like taking out the final boss in a video game, said one Pentagon official. Except this boss didn't drop any loot. Meanwhile, in Lebanon, reactions have been mixed. On one hand, it's a relief, said Beirut resident Layla Haddad. On the other hand, it's just another day in the Middle East. We have more airstrikes here than Starbucks has lattes. Nasrallah, who had been the face of Hezbollah for decades, was known for his fiery speeches and elaborate underground bunkers. He was like the James Bond villain of the Middle East, said one Israeli intelligence officer. Always popping up in a new secret lair. The airstrike has also reignited debates about the effectiveness of such operations. Sure, we got Nasrallah, said a skeptical political analyst. But let's be real, Hezbollah is like a hydra. Cut off one head, and two more will take its place. It's like trying to whack a mole with a sledgehammer. In Washington, the news has been met with cautious optimism. This is a step in the right direction, said Secretary of State Antony Blinken. But we must remain vigilant. Terrorism is like a bad sequel, it always finds a way to come back. As for Nasrallah's supporters, they have vowed to continue his legacy. He may be gone, but his spirit lives on, said a Hezbollah spokesperson. And by spirit, we mean a lot of really angry people with access to explosives. In the end, the killing of Hassan Nasrallah may be seen as a symbolic victory, but the complexities of Middle Eastern politics ensure that it is far from a definitive one. It's like playing a never-ending game of chess, said one diplomat. Except the pieces keep changing, and sometimes the board catches fire. So, while President Biden's declaration of justice may provide a momentary sense of triumph, the reality on the ground remains as complicated as ever. It's a win, said one observer. But in the Middle East, wins are often just preludes to the next round of chaos.